Hi everyone, and welcome back around the kitchen table for this episode of Commander with Friends. We've got Dalfort playing the Tyrant of Gyre. We've got myself playing Krenko Mob Boss. We've got Key playing Alela, and we have a total MTG on Purphoros. I'll draw, and oh, that was a nice draw. I'll play a mountain and say go.
Okay, I will draw for the turn. And I will play a Terramorphic Expanse. Tap it, sacrifice it, and go and look for a forest, basic forest, and pass the turn while I'm doing that.
I'll go draw first now. Draw, and then Raphael's Tower. However you pronounce it.
Okay, I will draw, play mountain, go.
Draw. Ooh, play
Yeah,
mountain and play. Which one of these two now? I will play an impulsive pilferer. It's a 1/1 goblin, obviously. And when it dies, I create a treasure.
Text. Encore.
And encore, I make one for each opponent, and when they die, I make more treasures. Off you go down.
Encore. Play another.
I haven't got another one.
Draw. When you play a Terramorphic Expanse for a land, and then the next draw is a land.
Guarantee it.
Get it.
I will say go.
Send. Dyer's Reach Sanitarium, however you pronounce that.
Sanctum.
Yeah.
And then go.
Okay, draw. Oh, another mountain, and an Idol of Oblivion. So I can tap draw a card, but I can only activate it if I created a token this turn. It also has 8, sack it, and make a 10/10. Eldrazi.
It's a good card, that is.
8, by the way. It's not happening. Yeah.
I'll untap and I'll draw. I'll play mountain. I am going to play a fabled mirror breaker.
Banned.
Eh?
I
Banned?
said banned.
You made me think.
Banned in
then.
one
It's not
format.
banned,
It's
is it?
banned in all.
You're slightly cutting out
I'm
there.
ignoring you now. Right.
Oh, sorry. I've got a bloody fan on as well. Turn it off. Sorry.
It's alright. So, come in, it'll create a goblin shaman. Yep, when it attacks, I create a treasure. And I will attack Dalfort because we were talking about it before we started pressing record.
Cool.
So I'm going to attack you for 1.
Awesome. In response, I shall tap 2 and play Simic Charm. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Put it back in your hand.
Cool.
GG.
Pass turn.
Should have got rid of the token, to be fair.
Yeah, it was just to stop first blood. I know we're not playing League, but it doesn't matter.
Still thinking of it.
Yeah. Got to put him back in his place occasionally. Okay. Can I do anything?
Why is the class so bad today?
Why is what so bad?
What glare on my cards?
Alright. Okay. I'll play a forest. Pass the turn.
How does that work for this now? I might go, sorry. This is just not good. Deserted Beach. And then a folio of fancies. Pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Mountain. Pay 2 for a desperate ritual to add 3 red mana to ball. Have 1 to play Purphoros.
Oh no.
And that's be done.
That's you done. Let's untap and draw. I will put a second counter onto my Saga. which will then mean I can discard up to 2 cards. If I do, I can draw that many. So I'm going to discard the Pilferer, and I'm going to discard this Creator Maker and draw 2 cards. Nice, nice, nice.
Fancy.
That was alright. That was alright. So for 4, I will play Krenko Mob Boss.
Bum, bum, bum.
And Purphoros isn't online, is he? So
No.
I'll come at you for 2, my friend.
Hopefully, he will never get online. Hopefully,
And I'll make a treasure.
that's the plan. Although with the cards in my hand, it could well do get online.
And that'll be me. I'll pass the turn. Why is it Krenko?
One tap draw. Oh my word! I can't believe this. That's another land. That's I can't remember how many turns you're on, but that's a land every turn.
I think that's turn 4.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll play an island, and then I'll tap all 4 for Seer's Sundial. Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. Go.
Untap, draw, play a polluted delta, not like it's at this heading. Polluted delta. Good. And I'll pay 1 bracket to go and find. Is it? It's an island or a swamp, isn't it? No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Krenko's are going to get out of hand quick.
No.
What do we finding my Krenko? Where are you? Give me my Krenko. I see they put a new. Was it with the Commander Masters? There's a altar of Tachiova. I'm gonna have to get that now.
Is that the anime one?
I think so. Yeah.
Anime style artwork. That does look pretty cool.
Yeah. It does look good because there's not been any thing like that made for Tachiova ever.
No.
Wasn't there a stained glass one? No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
So I'll get a watery grave. And I'm just deciding if I'm paying 2. No, I won't pay 2. I'll pay a white and I'll play Authority of the Councils.
No.
Is it Consus?
Damn it.
I'm alright with that.
Why?
And don't attack.
but it's
Might
Creatures
TV.
your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, I gain a life.
Yeah.
I don't like the life gain. Yeah, that's gonna have to go.
Thought you might
If I ever find a thing for it.
misremembering that card.
Yeah.
I knew
That's
about
the
the tap
turn.
creatures.
What does Mirror Breaker flip into? Okay, Goblin Shaman token.
You'll go, Matt, by the way. So.
Okay, base from it. Right, let's go. Draw. Interesting card. We will play that. 1, 2, 3, 4 comes in tapped, but it is Torbran. Triggers Purphoros. So Torbran says if red source you control will deal damage to an opponent or permanent control, deals that damage +2. So everyone is going to take 4.
Although Kieran's only going to take 3.
Yeah, because it gains a life. And be done.
Okay. Untap. Draw. So now this turns mine. So Kieran is like nullifies what my deck is going to be doing.
Unless you can, yeah, but us mono reds aren't going to have much to do with that enchantments. We're going to have to rely on Doubtful, I think. With the green. With the
That's
green.
Well, I'm just going to put a
No,
different enchantment. Oh, hang on. I need to go to number 3 on this saga. So I need to find. I need to find the other side to this.
Cool.
Oh, it's not going to allow me to do it.
While you find it out, I've just seen the Tachyover extra for Commander Masters is estimated about £1.30. So we have to pick
Cheaper-
up
cheaper
pick up
offer.
a few of them. There was like a stained glass effect of the one, not Tachyover Bethnic Druid, the Steward one.
The
You know the other one.
Yeah, got you. That's what I was getting.
Yeah, so you're right. It's just different tats.
Define tokens. Okay, so it's reflection. Let's see if I can find what I need. Nope. Yeah, reflection of Kiki Jiki. Oh, come on. Give me the other side.
Can't
It's
see
not
through
going
it
to
for
give
me.
me the other side. Right, this is the opposite side of Mirror Breaker. So this is the reflection of Kiki Jiki. So I could pay 1, tap it to create a token that's a copy of another target non-legendary creature I control, except it has haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of my end step. So the saga goes. Well, does the saga come back flipped? It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, you get that.
Okay, I'm gonna put that
The 2/2,
over
yeah.
the saga because I can't find
It
the
is
right.
tapped though.
It transforms, so I don't think it does come in tapped.
It gets exiled and then comes back in.
I don't know.
Hmm.
No clue.
If you read the bottom
Yeah,
thing, it says
exile.
exile this, and then
Oh,
It will
because
come in
it
tapped
triggers
as a
any
kid, it's not in-
ETBs.
Yeah,
tap
yeah, I think
Top
he's
one
right.
tap.
There we go. Tap that so you gain a life.
Yeah.
Tap 2 to play Impact Tremors.
Jeepers.
Yeah, well, it's not. Yeah, Kieran survives, so like this. I don't know how this is gonna.
Not when you keep attacking.
Well, yeah, maybe. Maybe that is true.
Because one thing's for sure, me and you are going to be making a lot of creatures, which means he's going to always gain the life back with that on the field.
Yeah. So I will pay 3 for Command Sphere. Sack my treasure. Tap lose 2. Command Sphere. Tap the Command Sphere for a Goblin Motivator, which will come in tapped. Key or gain a life.
But then everyone takes
and
one.
everyone else will take 1.
Okay, so I don't. Basically, I take nothing from your impact tremors.
Yeah, basically.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh yeah, so you don't lose or gain. You stay the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just sits there laughing at your tremors.
And then I can swing this 2/2 at key and create a treasure token.
Okay. I'm gonna let Dad see the card, so I'm gonna tap 2, and everyone draws a card. One card, yeah.
We all draw, yeah?
Yeah, everyone draws.
My God, it's
Nice.
a land.
Love that card.
Cool. So, when are you doing that? Before damage or?
Yeah, so you see the card as well.
Well, I'm just wondering if I get a second main phase.
Yeah. I was meant to do it on your end step, but that's my fault for not waiting.
Okay, well, I'll play Quest of the Goblin Lord. So, whenever a goblin enters the battlefield under my control, I may put a quest counter on Quest of the Goblin Lord. As long as there are 5 quest counters, goblins I control get +2/+0. I will
That's
then
nice.
pass the turn. That is quite nice.
Untap. Draw. Oh, it's not a land.
That's a weird noise.
That was a weird noise.
What, me saying, oh, it's not allowed.
Ah, I just heard
Land.
like a... It's like R2-D2. R2-D2.
Hello?
It's me, I'm thinking. I'm going to play a Coral Atoll. Enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you return an untapped island you control to its owner's hand. And this will tap for a colourless and an island. So I shall return this island to my hand.
Should tap it
When?
and float the mana.
You can't. It has to be on.
I can't because I have to play an untapped island. Specifically says
Oh, it's untapped.
island. Yeah.
It's rude, isn't it?
Although can I target the island and then tap it?
No,
no.
because it
Anyway.
has to be untapped.
So then there's a landfall trigger. So I'll tap 2 and draw a card. Oh my God. Back to land. Oh, I've got 8 cards. That's cack.
Players don't have a maximum hand size.
Oh, right, cool. That's nice then. I'll pass the turn then.
Untap the draw. Needed land.
Come and get one from the living room. I got islands that'll go in your deck.
Colorless black and a white. I'll vindicate your Torfin or whatever his name is. Matt.
Mine?
That creature.
Torbrand.
Okay.
Yeah, Torbrand.
Just destroy, yeah?
Yeah, destroy.
Yeah, cool.
Stick Vindicate on screen, dude, so I can clip it. Tar.
That's a nice looking card.
Oh, that's an underground sea that's coming up for some reason. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. I'll find it.
And then pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Land. Okay. I'm going to pay 3 for Exhibition Magician. So everyone take 2. And when this enters, I'm going to create a 1/1 green creature token. So everyone take another 2.
Okay.
Is Purphoros still online? Yeah.
Perfect.
No, it's never online. Yeah. I am going to tap my Eidolon, so I made a token this turn to draw a card. Yeah. I think that's me done.
Okay, I'm going to tap Krenko and create 4 goblins.
Yeah, just give him his life back.
No, I don't. I don't gain or lose.
Okay.
Yeah, because he'll lose 1 and
Take
gain 1.
I lose
So it
4,
ends
do I?
up equal. Yeah, so you and Matt lose
How does he
4.
lose one?
So he loses
Why does he
1
lose one?
because of my impact tremors.
Oh, your tremors. I forgot that's on the field. Yeah. So what do we lose, mate?
So each losing 4.
2, 3, 4.
And then I'll put 4 counters on my quest. And then I'll go to my turn. Ooh. So we've got 5 mana. That does that. What does that cost? It costs 2. So let me move these over a bit. Because they can all attack. So for 2, I will play a Goblin Investigator, which will come in tapped, and it will come in with a friend. One of those, which will be tapped.
That another 2, is it? Yeah.
So that'll be another 2. I will also gain some counters on here, so I'm just going to add it to 5, and I'll ignore it now because it's Mayor's requirements. So goblins I control get +2/+0.
You got 12 to swing.
Sorry?
You got 13 of them that you can swing. No, you don't even need that many, do you? Can you kill me in one go?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I'm glad about that.
You sound it.
I think you might be saved out for it. It'd be me or Key that gets it, I think.
It'll be key because
I'm
I can't get into the way.
Yeah, I'm still no threat at this point.
Exactly.
So 3, 6, 9, 12. So going to combat, swinging those 4 at key is 12. Swing that one is 15. And then I'll swing at Matt for 4 and 8. And that's my attacks.
12, yeah?
8.
8 in total?
Yeah, 8 at you.
We'll pass to Key first if he's got any stuff to do.
No.
Nah, nor me either, so down to 23.
Cool. And then for 2, I'm going to suspend a Wheel of Fate with 4 time counters on it. So
It's not even going to reach 4 time counters, man.
it probably isn't, but why not, eh? How often do I get to cast it? Not very, so let's put it on screen. And that
Quite nice.
will be me.
So, untap. Draw. Oh my word. So, I have 9 cards in hand and 6 of them at land.
Well, that sounds like you've got plenty of things to play.
At least you don't have to discard them.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I get a treasure token off the shaming.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so I've got 6. I'm going to cast my commander. Aesi, Tyrant of Gyre, Strait. You may play an additional land each of your turns. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Not do anything with it, so I may as well play the cat. Thornwood Falls, gain a life. Draw a card. Oh, still a land. That's unreal. Ah, dear. Right, and pass the turn.
Draw.
This is the downside to doing a terramorphic expanse first turn, isn't it?
Play my
It's
commander.
just terrible shuffling.
Doesn't matter. I missed too many land drops. Last turn. Oh, your commander's tapped, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, forgot about that.
And you're on 22k, yeah.
Sure.
It really doesn't matter, does it?
Don't think so. Unless someone's going to blasphemous act in a minute.
Let's go to attacks. How many blockers you got, Chris? One.
One.
Right, I'll send 2-1 and a 1-1 at you.
I will block the 1-1.
Okay. You just take 2.
Okay, take 2.
1, 2, 3, 4. Chain reaction.
What does that do
So it deals X damage to each creature where X is the number of the creatures on the battlefield.
now? Okay, cool. I've
So
got
basically,
responses.
it's a board wipe,
So-
hopefully.
I will tap Krenko to make a bunch of goblins. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 4 is 8, 9, and 10 goblins total. So 10 goblins will come in and shoot total for 10 and Delphort for 10.
Okay.
Brewed.
And then everything
die.
will die.
Yeah.
I'll put goblin token over there.
You're welcome, everyone. You're welcome on that one. We can make it last a couple more turns. Maybe. At most.
Just a few.
That's me done.
Okay, untap. Draw for turn.
Wait.
1, 2,
Did you play 2 lands last turn, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
Played an additional one after my commander had come in.
So I was just checking.
So I will reduce a counter off here.
Well, that might trigger now.
It might it? I will tap 6 for my commander. Delphort and total take 1.
It comes in tapped, would it?
It will come in tapped, Woody. Off you go now.
Woody.
Woody.
Get it out.
Trying to get it to go to 15, that's much better. Right, okay. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw for it's not land.
Is that? I thought it was going to be a man.
It's a real card.
No. Okay. So 2 green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Verdant Sun's avatar. Whenever Verdant Sun's avatar or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. I gain 5 life.
All these life gain decks now, we're playing mono red, Matt. It's no good.
I know. I don't like it.
And that comes in tapped, so I'll pass the turn.
Again, all right.
Did I play a land? I didn't play a land. Throw a land
No.
on the table.
Draw. That's because thinking, and then it's gone awful and sudden.
Yeah, there it is.
That is
And then I was just reading what this does because I've never actually played it before. The fairy who slows the sunset.
You're really trying to drag this game out now.
What did I do?
So the +1 is choose up to 1 artifact, 1 creature, and up to 1 target land. Untap the chosen permanents you control, and then gain 2 life.
Okay.
So I'll plus that. I'll untap the tower. And then pass the turn.
Hey. Some action. That is not action. Jeez. 2 for a... Yeah, 2 for a signet. Edge is not going to be any good. So I just pay 4 for a Jaxis the Troublemaker. So everyone takes 2.
2.
So I
And
take 1.
you take 1, mate, yeah. I think that's me done. Yeah, well done.
Okay, untap, draw, remove a counter, and I realised as I said it that was the wrong way around, but I'm removing a counter. I will play this Opal Palace. What have I got now? 6 land, 6 mana available. So let's play a...
I
I
gain.
did that in the
No,
wrong order. I'll play a Togo. Matt and Dalfort take a damage. And I will play Hordling Outburst, which will create me 3 Goblin tokens. So then take another 3. 1 token, I'll set number of counters to 3. I'll make sure that's tapped. And then I will swing my commander at Dalfort for 5.
Rude.
You just gain 5 life and you'll be gaining on your turn, so.
How am I going to gain 5 life?
I know you've got 2 cards that weren't land in your hand. And you gain 5 off your dinosaur.
And you'll gain, if you cast your commander, you'll gain, was it 8, is it?
The dinosaur says
No, 5.
that it's that creature's toughness.
It's 5, isn't it?
Yeah, so 5. Right.
No,
I didn't know how big your commander was.
the commander's 5, but who says I'm casting my commander? Anywho,
I said if you did.
Yeah, sorry, I was responding to Chris. I apologise.
I'll tap
Right,
some land.
So kitchen table gains 5 damage. No, not 7. Oh my god, don't do anything, and then it goes 8. Right, there we go. That you done then?
Yeah, mate. Pass the turn.
Cool. 1 tap. Draw. Okay. I'm going to play an island. Just going to put a dice next to that just so that I know it's there, because I might be able to do the trigger on that yet. Can I use the one that comes in to pay for that one, not to have to use 2 from somewhere else?
I have no idea.
The trigger will go on the stack when it enters, so you'll be able to pay with it. I think.
Cool.
It's not loading for me, otherwise I'd be able to read it better.
Sears Sundial, it's called. That's cool. That's fine.
Whenever the land enters the battlefield, yeah. So you'll be able to use it to pay.
Cool. Okay. So this island comes into play, goes there. I'm going to pay 2 to get this trigger, so I can draw a card. Guess what happened? And then I will tap 3 green and 4 blue for a Maru Sorcerer. That's trample, and its power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. 3, 7, 8. So I gain 8 life off the dinosaur.
See, that's why I needed to swing you.
Nice.
And then I suppose I should swing at Chris with the dinosaur. But I think I'd rather have it open, ready to defend next turn. So I'll just pass the turn at that point.
On your end step, everyone could draw a card.
That's nice.
And then... Oh, that creature's tapped, by the way, Dad.
Yeah, sorry, because I was reading it.
Right. Yeah, that's fine. And
Yeah.
then draw for turn. So I'm going to tap a swamp and have 1 floating black mana. And then I'm going to play a Dimir Aqueduct and put the swamp back to my hand. See, I could really annoy everybody now. So I'll plus Teferi up, untapping the Dimir Aqueduct. And then...
You think that was that annoying?
That's not the annoying bit.
It hasn't come yet.
So blue, black. So blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I've done it. Hang on, how much land have I got?
You will lose.
So all
one
the land plus
floating.
the floating. No, I don't.
Oh,
Still main phase.
it's still main phase. Okay, that's cool. I was just checking.
Yeah. And then I'll overload Psychonic Rift.
That is perfectly fine by me.
And what does that do? Back to the hand.
Yep.
Yeah, everything.
Other than my wheel, because that's in exile.
Just creatures, or is it artifacts? And
Everything.
Permanent.
Cool.
Non-land permanents.
Right, okay, cool. That's not that annoying.
No, not yet.
And then pass the turn.
At least we have maximum hand size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. It
Draw.
could have been worse.
Yeah, because I got 11 cards.
I play Purphoros.
Oh, I gained 2 life from the fairy. I might have missed a trigger last time, actually. Is that classed as a creature now or not? Because it hasn't hit.
Pardon?
This is an enchantment, my one. Are you talking about my one?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I was just
enchantment.
wondering if I gain a life or not.
Pay 4 for big score, and I will discard the Oblivion. Draw 2.
I didn't know until this week that they're going for £1 each.
Are they?
Yeah.
I've got loads of them. So I've got 2 treasures.
Get them
Alright.
on the card market, my friend.
Ooh. No. Oh, no, it doesn't work that way. Worth doing that second the treasures for that. There it is. No, that'd be me. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap. I will take a counter off the wheel. I am going to pay 1 and 2 for an impact tremors, strangely enough. And then what does this do? Oh, you have to pay 1 for the extra bit, so that's not going to happen. Oh, I'm going to have to wheel my hand after the next.
Yeah, we all are, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Oh.
So what's the best way of doing this? So 1, 2, I'll play a Goblin Bombardment. And click it for the folks at home. And then for 1, I will play the quest of the Goblin Lord. Yes. And then that will be me. Yeah, that'll be me.
Cool. Untap.
Which sucks, because I should have played my commander, because it's going to be well expensive from the command zone.
Yeah.
Play an island. No, take that back. Tap a green and an island for Calney Art Expedition. Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you may put a quest counter on the expedition. Remove 3 quest counters, sacrifice it, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Now I'll play an island, putting a counter on it. I'll tap a green and 2 blue for a beast within and get rid of the impact tremors.
You can get rid of the impact
Oh.
tremors. Not
Yeah.
the thing that's keeping Key alive.
Yeah, but it keeps pinging me.
And you did swing in his face with a command.
Yeah, you're the only one who's done commander damage, that's right.
Are you sure that's what you want to do?
Yeah, you get a 3/3 beast out of it. Shut up, moaning.
I'm not. I wasn't emoting. I was double checking what you were doing.
Yeah, plus, your silly suspended spell is going to get rid of the rest of my hand.
In it land.
Yeah, I'm
Most of it,
doing you
yeah.
a favour.
Yeah, to be fair, most of it is, but there we go. And I've only got 5 left. I'll do with 5. Oh, I've got 2 green left. That was silly.
Oh, I've totally done this wrong, haven't I? I should just put beast in.
Right, there we go. I'll play the sundial because mana-wise I can't do anything else.
Might go?
Yep. Gutted, right? Gutted.
Ooh.
I'm doing this wrong.
I'll play a swamp. Oh shit. Sugar.
So, don't worry about it. I'm not editing anyway.
Oh, I actually need to think now, and this hurts my brain.
I totally need to learn how this works properly.
So I'll play a liverform engine.
I just want a beast token.
But
I should have targeted Chris because I could have just Kieran because I could have just run down the hallway and given him a beast token.
Yeah, you should do, because this is not going how I wanted it to go.
right, if I copy a targeted or activated or triggered ability on a planeswalker, does that give me another loyalty?
Sorry, say that again.
So if I plussed 1 to Fairy and Lithoform engined it,
Yeah.
would that then give him 2 counters instead of 1?
It would it would copy the ability. It wouldn't
Ah,
give
just
him an
copy the
extra
effects,
ability.
yeah.
It just copies. Okay, that's cool. As long as I knew. Then I'll play Mana Crypt.
Finally worked it out. There we go. So this will have also come in tapped, and Kieran would have actually gained a life off this one.
I've done that.
Yeah, cool.
What's the best way to know? I think I need to play this. So
Dalford has turned this half-an-hour game into a 4-hour game now.
What?
Probably I have, actually, because I cleared the board.
I'll tap.
Dalford's let the
Yes.
life gainer get away with it now.
True, actually, true, because it's going to be hard.
I'm going to
deal
tap
with,
Mana Crypt and have 2 floating mana. Ugh. Don't think I've got enough. Okay. With the 2 floating mana and 1, I'm going to play Rings of Bright Hearth. So, Rain.
So next
This is
turn
where
you've
I
won.
had.
You won now.
Next turn.
I might have won. No. Yeah, it might be next turn.
After we've wheeled. Yeah,
So,
don't forget we're wheeling.
so yeah, but that doesn't matter because I might be able to just do it now.
Okay.
So I plus 1 to Fairy,
Yeah.
targeting Mana Crypt and
Demir Aqueduct, is it?
no. How do I need to do this? No, I don't. I'll target Lithoform Engine. Oh no, how do I need to do this? This is actually hurting my brain.
What are you trying to do, dude?
So, Teferi's ability is untap an artifact and a land and gain 2 life.
Okay.
And then Lithoform and Rings can copy that
Right.
ability. So there should be a way for me to essentially untap all of my lands.
Okay, so
So you have to tap Lithoform first to copy, don't you? Is that what the problem is?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the correct way of doing it.
Okay, so you have to basically you target in your first activation first.
yeah, because you're tapping them in between, untapping them, aren't you, every time?
Yeah. So you need to
And-
tap Lithoform before you plus your Teferi, don't you?
Well, I can
No, you can
tap
still
that on
target
the
it.
stack.
Yeah, you can
Still
target
target
it first.
And then tap it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need the mana from. So I can target.
So with the first
Does
one, you need to target your crypt and your land that's tapping for 2.
Yeah, so if I target them 2.
Yeah, but then you need to pay for your first rings with your 2 lands that are open.
Yeah.
So then you can now copy the ability. But you so then you can still make the same 2 targets. So you can still target crypt, or you could target Lithoform Engine and the same land, because then when you resolve the first trigger, they will untap and you can tap them before the next trigger resolves.
And does it produce more mana than it's actually costing?
It's
Yeah,
generating
because
4 mana, yeah.
Right. Okay. And is it coloured mana or is it just colourless?
Oh, 2 colourless and 1 blue, 1 black.
But I
Right,
don't
okay,
think
so
you can go
you-
infinite because you're only. It's when you play an activated ability. So you could only copy it twice. So you can copy it with the rings, and you can copy it with Lithothorm Engine, but then you won't be able to copy it any further than that.
No, because I should be able to get to the point where I trigger this, and then basically I just keep untapping Mana Crypt to copy the triggered ability, which I just keep untapping land.
But you can only do it with your Lithoform Engine. Rings only lets you
Rings,
copy
yeah.
once.
And it doesn't let do mana abilities either, does it?
No,
No,
but
but it's
fine.
copying the
copying
Teferi.
Planeswalker activation, so that's fine.
How does the rings only do it once? I've seen rings used in an infinite loop.
Because he's only doing one activation, right? He's only activating
Yeah.
Teferi once. So once you've activated the Planeswalker, rings can
Right.
trigger that ability. Now,
Right.
I'm not sure about Lithothorm Engine, whether it can still target the same ability over and over again.
Well, surely the
Yeah, because
Lithothorm, don't you alternate it? So yeah, so Lithothorm targets the rings and then untaps, and then the rings target the Lithothorm, and it seesaws like that, doesn't it?
Yeah,
what you're saying is you can
I can copy the
rings-
rings trigger.
use the rings to copy the Lithothorm Engine trigger to make a
Yes,
further
and then
copy.
that untaps, and then you redo the Lithothorm targeting the rings trigger, then that untaps, and that I'm not sure if that's how this one works, but that's what I've seen in the past where it kind of loops in that kind of way where it. My problem is I can't see it properly.
What is the link going to achieve?
Basically, get enough mana, I make you draw 60 cards, and then I can then make you all, because then I could use the loop to untap the folios to then make you mill cards equal to the number of cards in your hand.
Okay.
I have 77 in my library.
What is... I can't get Lithothorm Engine. Can you drag Lithothorm Engine down a bit, dude? Oh my god, behave. Right. 2 and tap it. Copy target activated or triggered ability. Okay.
I'm not quite sure how many you can actually fully mill, Kieran, but we might die on the wheel.
No, but if,
Key can
like I say,
just kill us anyway. Because of the folly, you can pump as much mana into it as he wants to. Because he's
Oh, right,
I think
okay.
he's generating 1 mana.
well, by untapping this land and the mana crypt,
Yeah.
I'm getting 4 mana, 2 colorless, and then a blue and a black.
Yeah, but then you got to factor in your cost. I'm pointing at the screen. You can't see that. You got to factor in your cost of.
Oh yeah, you actually net 0,
Yeah.
so you're not netting any mana because your Lithothorm and your rings both cost 2. So you could net 2 mana at the end of it by not copying the ability on the last one.
No, but there should be a way that I don't need the rings after.
Yes, but you still got to pay 2 for Lithothorm Engine.
Yeah, so I tapped mana crypt,
Yeah.
so I have 2 floating mana,
Okay.
2 colorless floating mana. Then I plus Teferi, and these were untapped as well.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I had 4 mana to start this off with.
Okay.
So I pay the 2 colorless mana to copy the activated trigger with rings.
Yeah.
And then... so that's 2 triggers of Teferi. And then I can tap 2 to then do Litform to copy the rings.
To make a third activation.
To make a third activation of this, where this first trigger could be to untap Lithiform Engine. Oh no, I suppose I don't get the mana, do I?
How many cards does Teferi let you do?
An artifact.
It's an artifact, a land, and creature. No, so I can gain unlimited life.
Yeah.
Right, so you needed a mana dork as well then.
Yeah.
Creature.
Effectively.
Yeah, so I can't do it, even though that's 2 mana, because then I'd tap that for 2 to tap that. No, so I needed 3.
You don't need to hang on. You don't need to tap your Lithiform Engine because you just use your rings. Because then you can just keep untapping your mana crypt and your land. So you don't have to worry about a Lithiform Engine because you could just use rings, right?
Why? But how's... Because you still have to trigger the... Oh, because that's copying... I told you this hurt my brain.
Yeah, this is confusing me.
I think you need something to tap for more mana, don't you? I think that's the... It's like the
I thought I
combos
was-
are normally like rings, like with Thran Dynamo and stuff like that, because you need
Yeah.
the 4 color. You need the extra mana on top.
Which I thought this would... No, because it's not.
You've always got to pay for it, so you need like a mana dog, or
Have you stuck this deck into the spell book?
Yeah, but I didn't look at anything. I didn't go and change my deck
Go and
to
go
do
and
this.
stick it in. No,
No, we're
stick
not
it in
accusing you of
spellbook
that, we're
now,
just
so
making
we
sure
know
you know
if
to
it
work it.
works.
Wait, did you...
We weren't accusing you of net decking, dude.
What was it called?
It is
Commander spellbook, is it?
Commander Spellbook. CommanderSpellbook.com / find my combos.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag gonna keep this in because fuck all the editing. That's it. Matt,
Oh wait, no.
no.
So the...
Matt,
Oh yeah, no. Okay, so Teferi, who slows the sunset, Lithiform Engine, infinite mana creatures you control can produce, infinite mana lands you can control can produce, infinite life gain triggers, infinite untap of creatures you control, and infinite untap of lands, and you just need Teferi, who
you need a land
slows
that
the
can
sun.
produce 3 in one go. That's what it says on the one I'm looking at. The fairy and Lithiform together, all permanents have to be on the field. You have to have a creature or a land that can tap for 3 to get infinite.
Oh no, hang on, I don't think. Hang on. So if I
if you
take,
click on the
so go
combo,
back.
it'll tell you how to do it, Key, as well.
So activate Teferi's first ability by putting a loyalty counter on it. Done. Hold in priority. Oh no, so it does. Activate a creature or a land by tapping it and add in at least 3 mana. So yeah, you do need 3 mana.
Yeah. So it doesn't quite net it.
But I could do it to get infinite life though. I wouldn't gain any mana.
Because you're net 0, you could do it for an infinite life.
Yeah.
Still. You could just keep copying the trigger over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, so trigger 1, copy the trigger for 2.
Yeah, and just keep
So
on
the second
tapping your
trigger...
land and your Lithiform Engine or whatever.
Yeah, so you untap them to tap to copy, untap, tap, and then
Yeah. 999 life.
Okay. Is that what the most Spelltable will take? 999.
I don't know. I assume so. It's to the point where we all concede because we're like too much life gain.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Yeah, and I'm lost.
okay. Do you understand how I get the life rather than anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
how to produce your banner. That was all. But you know what I mean. We weren't doubting that it was there, or or you didn't know what you were doing.
I thought I had it, so I apologise.
It's all good, mate. It's all good.
Yeah, so on the last trigger, I can untap them two and have 6 mana. And that would be tapped.
Okay. Put your maximum amount of life in. Finish your turn.
Oh my god, how is
And then I'm scooping.
Yeah.
And then I play Dream Draw.
I don't know what Dream Trawler does.
It's +1/+0. It's fine
when you
life
draw a
link,
card.
3/5. Whenever you draw a card, gain +1 damage. Whenever it attacks, draw a card and discard a card, it gets hexproof to the end of the turn.
Oh, I'm out with a Piers Mons 2 turns away.
Oh look.
Everyone
No,
draw
still got a
7
land.
and see what they would have got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two more land.
First draw was Pashmons, yeah.
You'd have had it in hand because of the wheel.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But what I did have in hand was where is it? Where's he gone? Oh, there's my cards. There's my hand. I could have wheeled us first.
Nice. Hello everyone, welcome to the end of the video. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'd just like to give a thank you to our patron Ed and give you all a reminder that you can go and check us out on Patreon for a booster a month sent to your door and great discounts on our card market. So feel free to check out the link in the description.